ocean. It was a long, long. I paid my dues, now watch me fly. Mama always told me, yeah, you reaping what you sow. Always had the sauce, I just kept it on the low. Gotta be water, I'm just going with the flow. Let's ride. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. I wanna do it right here. Let's go. Right now. Right here. Let's say it louder. Right
GM. Welcome back to Noun O'Clock live at the Noun Square. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We are watching the end of the auction for Noun 1339. This beautiful fish bowl we got yesterday. If you want to check out the end of the auction with us, you can do so at nounclock.live or nomo.wtf. And you'd better hurry up because there's a very limited amount of time. Less than a minute. That is less than 1 minute left on this auction. 2.73 is the current top bid from 0x5998. So if you want to watch the end of the auction with us, nounclock.live or nomo.wtf is where you want to be. If we don't see another bid, we're going to be playing the feud pretty soon. It is also going to be a Nounder Noun Day. And it is a very special day for us as well.
Why is it special?
Well, you might not know this. But, well, we'll find out in a second. It is time for Janky FOMO. And the reason today is as special as it is because we're about to mint Noun 1341. Which is going to be the 1000th noun we have been witness to on this show. 1,000 that we have watched live on air on the Noun Square. So hopefully we can get a good one. Maybe a watch. Or a calendar. That birthday might be a good one too.
The mouse is pretty good.
Yeah, that is a good mouse. For anybody who has not played FOMO before, this is how it works. You see a noun you like, give it a thumbs up. See a noun you don't like, give it a thumbs down. If we see enough thumbs ups in the first 2 seconds or so, I'm going to settle the auction, and that is going to be the noun that's on auction for the next 24 hours. We are looking specifically for one that's sort of celebratory, if we can get one, for our 1000th noun live on the show. I'm not doing a mosquito for this.
Oh, but paired with the bloody hair.
The bloody, yeah, I know.
It's pretty good.
It's a good pair. I'm not going to pretend it's not. This is the star that killed the dinosaurs.
I was just going to say it's the asteroid.
And the Bonies is here. Bonnie, I don't know if you heard. Today is our 1000th, the first episode of 9 o'clock live. The first one that we have a POAP for and was official was Noun 341. June 13th, 2022. Noun 340 and 341. So this is actually our 1000th and our 1001st noun because we started on a noun or noun day as well. 901 days ago.
Pretty good donut.
That is a pretty good donut. Kind of like the party orangutan too. Yeah, not a fan of these. Although the cheese on the maze is pretty good. Reminds me of the mice being tested.
Yes.
Running through a maze for cheese. I should read that book again. Sorry, ADHD thought bounce. Our house, in the middle of our house. Our house, in the middle of
The
our
house
house.
in the middle of your house?
Our house, in the middle of our house. Our house.
Is just a smaller house inside the house?
Yeah, it's recursive. Wait, have you actually not seen that video? Apparently not.
Maybe a long time ago.
Barry edited it. Barry Kramer on Game Grumps.
Oh no, not an edit. No.
No, okay. Barry Kramer edited it on Game Grumps like a million years ago, and it's like a 30-minute long video where it's just our house in the middle of our house, and it's just a PNG of a house, and then the door opens and it zooms in, and it's the same
house.
PNG of a house.
I see.
Over and over again. But then the keychain hits and goes, our house in the middle of our house. And the house changes. It repeats. And then it starts, instead of zooming in, it starts zooming out, and then weird things start happening. And it seems repetitive if you only skip through it, but if you actually watch the whole thing, it's like this existential horror piece. Spoilers, I guess. Nobody's gonna go watch it. If you are so inclined, just look up Game Grumps Our House and you'll find it. Enjoy. This is a very green pear. Not to be mistaken for a green pear. A party whale! Oh, poor Pearl. That's a pretty good zebra. Let us see. Oof. I like that jellyfish.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
It looks like it's not wearing a shirt underneath.
Yeah. Oh, well, looks like we got a bow. You know what? I'm not even mad. I like it.
Jellyfish was good.
It's a clean noun. The jellyfish is beautiful. And now it's time for Nomo. So if you're not there already, nounoclock.live, NOMO.WTF. You're going to see all of these nouns arrayed before you. You're going to pick your favorite from among them.
Choose your character.
Spam click that noun with all your might every 10 seconds. Half of them are eliminated until we're left with just one. That's going to be the Nomo noun of the day. Make sure you've signed in with your wallet or your cooks will not be counted. Just a reminder, we are on nounoclock.live or nomo.wtf. That's NOMO.WTF. And once again, sign in with your wallet or your clicks will not be counted. I kind of want to get that birthday cake. It's not our 1000th Nomo, but to commemorate the 1000th noun. The pipe music is pretty good too. Ce n'est pas une pipe. Whatever you pick, click it now. We're playing the feud. Let's go. Gonna get the dinosaur killing asteroid too. I like the ruby with the light bulb accessory because it looks like it's in a setting.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Somebody, I can't imagine who, is saving that mosquito. And I'm nervous. I literally could be playing this on a tablet. I have one set up now, you know. Okay. Oh no, we're down to the final round.
Final round. Birthday cake versus mosquito. Who will win? Who will lose? 3, 2, 1, fight! Cake wins. Fatality.
We got a cake! Thank fucking God! We got a cake and a bow. Sounds like a fun evening. And that is our Nomo Now number 1341. If you want to pick this up, it's on auction. It's not on auction. It's an open edition for the next 24 hours for just 0.00069 ETH. This is $2.75 USD. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury. Goes to funding artists on chain, the Nouniverse, and beyond. Speaking of the Yellow Collective, congratulations to 0x0521 for taking home this worm. I'm surprised you and Symbio didn't duke it out.
It's saying Cheryl.base.eth for me.
Well, that's not loading for me, and I don't know why. Maybe if I reload. Nothing. Well, either way, I'm going to settle this auction and see what we get for collective noun number 415. And it's a yellow square! Oh, it's a spray paint. That is fantastic. Oh man, I miss my applause sound. Where did I put it? When will my applause return from the war? Yeah, fantastic. We got this spray paint noun on a base background with that blue Uroroko accessory. Absolutely brilliant. If you want to bid on this Yellow Collective noun, you can do so at yellowcollective.xyz. Like I said, the Yellow Collective is an on-chain club devoted entirely to funding artists in the Nouniverse and beyond. It is built on DAO rails, but it is not accurate to call it a DAO. It is more accurate to say that it is a club. Because we do, the control of the treasury is semi-centralized for the moment. That is going to change eventually, but for the time being, that's where we're at. But yeah, that's on auction for the next 24 hours. All right. Well, with that done, what else happening?
Yeah, I didn't really see a whole lot today. I don't know. Bunch of proposals up. The yellow prop passed.
Oh, fantastic.
For cast out. It's queued, ready to go. Oh, this will send you on a tangent for
boy.
it. Noun Invitational is starting tomorrow. I saw
Thank
a few people
you!
posting about that.
I already had that queued up.
Peter and Sasquatch posted about that earlier. I remember seeing.
Yep, that's okay. I was going to focus on some of the proposals that we had live first, but since you baited me. That is right. Noun's Invitational Day 1 starts, well, today now in my time zone. And it starts in less than 12 hours. It starts in about 11 hours. Or no, it starts about 10. 1 p.m. EST, the Noun's Invitational. It's kicking off. What is the Noun's Invitational? Well, it is basically a tournament. It is a Smash tournament that is being hosted by Noun's Esports. And I forget where exactly. Is it in New York?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, it's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
But there were also a couple of winners of a round that were over on nouns.gg/rounds that had full travel and accommodation who wanted to go to the Noun's Invitational, so that's very exciting. That went to Joshman and Agent 7300, I think. But yes, it is basically Noun's Esports' inaugural Smash Melee tournament. That we have, for anybody who isn't aware, Noun's Esports has signed to us some of the top Melee players in the world. Cody Schwab, I believe still is number one, or at least was for a very, very long time. Aklo is one of our other, was the first Melee player that we signed. Started at the bottom of the top 10 worldwide and has been steadily climbing. And the other players that we have are all like, I don't think we have a single player signed to us that is not within the top 20 worldwide. We have just a absolutely stacked Melee roster. And for anybody who doesn't know about the Smash Melee community, it is a very tight-knit group of people who are very committed to their game, which you would have to be. Seeing as the original Melee came out in 2001. But so yes, Smash Melee team, and we are putting together, or the Nouns Esports rather has put together the Nouns Invitational tournament in Brooklyn, and it is the first major tournament that Nouns Esports has ever hosted. So that's super exciting. And it's going to be live streamed on Twitch, so I'm going to have a very busy couple of days because I'm a mod on the Nouns Twitch channel. But yes, twitch.tv/Nouns Esports if you want to check that out. And you should. Even if you don't know anything about Melee, you really, really, really should, because the energy that is present, especially at Melee tournaments. And listen, I've been to a lot of esports events. I've participated in a lot of them. I've competed in a lot of them. Melee is something special. The people who are devoted to Melee as an esport are some of the most ridiculously passionate people I have ever met. There are people who are passionate about esports and they sort of chase the most popular game at any given time. And then there are people who are passionate about their specific game. And those are the ones that you really want to look out for in that game, are the ones that are super passionate about it. You can always tell when it's like they're not just passionate about competing, they're compassionate about this game in particular. And the Melee community is entirely people like that. And it's contagious. You can feel it every time you watch one of these events. I am not a Melee player, and I am waxing poetic about this for 5 minutes. So, let that speak for itself. Seriously, come watch it. It's going to be a blast. I think it starts with some pools tomorrow. Those start at 1 p.m. EST, and then I think those are going to run for 6 hours. And pools are just, big open, whoever playing whoever, it's just, randomly selected. And then from the winners of the pools, I believe, there's going to be brackets, where it's like actual traditional tournament style, elimination bracket, until there can only be one winner. And I believe those brackets are predicted to go from, I want to say 12 to 7 EST on Sunday. So you've got time. And if you want to see the finale, drop by at least for the last hour of that. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. I'm not sure if you could tell. Yeah. And I'm going to probably be doing a watch party of it in the Nouncraft Minecraft server, because I can do that. So that's fun. Anyway, now that you were right. Now that I've ranted about Nouns Esports ad infinitum, I've been having a blast working on the Nouncraft server. Now that I have a computer that can run it flawlessly, I spent so many hours optimizing that server. to get it to work, and I was still experiencing stutters, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I upgraded my PC setup, and my new GPU is the same weight as my old computer. So that helped.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, now and now because I, was optimizing it to run on what was a brilliant gaming laptop when I bought it, and is by modern standards, some electrodes hooked up to a baked potato. It's very, very good. Anyway, what else is going on? Now that I've ranted for 20 minutes about...
There was another Nouns Fest animation posted earlier today. It's a stop motion, the cave dweller ones, like this little mole guy. I don't even know.
Oh! Idol Obscura, right?
Yeah, hiding from this crazy looking monster.
But, yeah, I found it. Oh, this is so fun. It's this little stop motion. What is that? Claymation or?
I don't think it's claymation. They look like they have joints. Like I can see.
Oh yeah, like wood or some. I don't know. 3D
Yeah, like
printed or
little
something.
action figure type.
Yeah. I see what you mean now. How do you survive that? Anyway, I'm not going to play the entire thing on the stream. It's 5 minutes long, and you should absolutely go check it out. This is one of my favorites from Nouns Fest. Why am I signed into Jack Wild's YouTube page? More importantly, how am I signed into Jack Wild's YouTube page? What the fuck? Yeah, go check it out. youtube.com/nounfest. Nounsfest. Has all of them on there. And they're all fantastic. There's even... If you watch all of them in a row, it does feel like a feature-length piss joke, which kind of sums up Nouns in a lot of ways. Time Dilation is probably my favorite. But yeah. Go check them out. I'm really glad they posted another one. You mentioned proposals. Let's take a look at some of these. NNS Labs ends in 4 hours, currently sitting at 96 to 28. It does need 106 to pass. So cutting it close. And it looks like Isabel was canceled?
They posted in so let me just find their exact. Didn't really say much. Just want to let you know we've had some internal problems with the musical proposal. We had to cancel and we'll resubmit shortly. Have a good weekend.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Well, hopefully we'll see that up again soon. And then the Nouns Piggy Bank just went live. So, that's nothing's really happened. It's 0 to 1 right now, but it literally just went live a little while ago. We have got the Nouns at the Central Academy of Fine Art Beijing. That is, oh, my stream just cut out for some reason. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, Nouns at CAFA. That starts at 6 hours. If you don't know about this, I'm going to gas it up because I am a huge fan of this team. Basically, it is the same team that did the Pirate Ship Playground that you may have seen. Well, actually, I don't even have to talk about all of the things that they did without visual aids because they put a convenient slideshow at the end to talk about all the things they've done. because they knew I would be talking about it on this show. I'm very appreciative of the way this team writes proposals, in case that wasn't clear. But yeah, they've done a lot of really cool giant sculpture IRL activations in China in various locations, and this is to be yet another one. It's essentially a giant art installation at the Central Academy of Fine Art in Beijing, created by a member of faculty. It's already been designed, and the CAFA has already approved construction of this installation. They've already they've jumped through all the hoops. They've done, they've dotted all the T's and crossed all the I's. So all they need to do is get the funding to actually build the damn thing, and that's what they're asking for, 105 USDC to build this in a very high traffic, publicly accessible area that is full of art students. And who will inevitably be very interested in nouns. And it's huge. Some mirrored panels on it as well. And I'm absolutely going to be building this on Nouncraft. And it's 4 by 4 by 4 meters, which is very, very convenient. They even gave context for why manpower is higher on this proposal than on other ones, because it's in Beijing. The other ones were more rural, so more expensive for that. An opening ceremony for the completion of the Nouns Cube, where students, faculty members, and media will be invited. And there will be streaming films like Shark, Pickle, Cone, and The Rise of Blues, along with other Nouns short films. And the timeline, and okay, if anybody is thinking of submitting a proposal to Nouns, this is probably just my personal opinion, but the timelines this team makes are my gold standard. Look at this thing. It's got each individual task that they plan on doing. It's blocked out the months during which it will be worked on, as well as a break down the middle because of Chinese New Year. It's a month-long holiday. They're not going to be able to get any work done. So, and they even notate. I didn't even note that. They even notated that on the prop. Jesus. But yeah, it blocks out when every individual thing is going to happen, how long it's going to happen in weeks, which specific weeks. It's brilliant. I love it. Everyone should make a timeline like this if you can. I sure as hell couldn't. But if you can, it's fantastic. And the last time they submitted one of these, the timeline was accurate, literally down to the day, which is kind of terrifying, seeing as they're dealing with construction, which anybody who's ever had to build anything knows how many things can go wrong. By no fault of anyone's, really, especially when you're building outside, so. Anyway, I promised Carl that I would wax poetic about that again, and at minimum, I have done so. But also, I really like this proposal, and I like the ethos behind it. They want to, the way Carl put it was to foster a dialogue around nouns, CC0, and open source value without linking directly to the nouns treasury. So sort of separating the treasury and, extracting value from the treasury from the ethos of public goods and the CC0, core tenements, which I really like because it's proliferation without, further burden on our somewhat dwindling resources. I am a fan. Anyway, enough about that. The other three proposals that we have up are still open for changes. Admittedly, one of them is only open for changes for 8 hours, but the point stands. So if you have any feedback on any of these, I'm a particular fan of this Nouns Elephant Rescue. If you want cute pictures of elephants, go check out that proposal. Even if you're not voting or giving feedback or anything, it's They're cute. Go look at them. And yeah. And then there's Corella Purple and the Plastic Awareness and Recycling for Kids in Indonesia. Honestly, just based on the subject matter of these proposals, my initial thought is like, yeah, these all sound really cool. I don't know how I'm going to vote on them, but initial perspective is positive. So that always feels good. It's always awkward when you see a Noun's proposal and your first thought is, why? Anyway, there's props. Let's take a look at rounds. Particularly this fight. Oh, Play with Nouns by Nouns Amigos. Juega los Nouns. On the 23 ends in 2 days and 18 hours. So go check that out. That's a fun round if you haven't seen it. Nouns Animators Fight, Fight, Fight Edition. This round is all about action. Bring the heat with your best fighting sequence animations. We want to see show me your moves. And we've already got an entry. And it's adorable. What the fuck? Oh, it's the battle with yourself. That's why they're all... Oh, I love that. But there's still 5 more days and 12 hours left on this round. So if you're an animator...
It's going to be 12 more days.
I lied.
Yeah, it needs to be updated still.
Okay.
I don't know if it's just like automatically set when you make rounds that it's a week and then you have to go and edit it for 2 weeks, or how it works. But yeah, it's how it's just happened every time now. They put it up and then they have to just edit the time. But yeah, the animation rounds are running 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Just
so you have even more time.
Yeah, give people time to create something instead of just rushing to get through.
Oh, this is something. Sorry, unrelated. I forgot I had saved this tab. Oh yeah, from Precious Noggles. Precious Plastic is at Art Basel at Miami Art Week. Talking about urban planning and smart cities. If you don't know about Precious Noggles, they are an offshoot of Precious Plastic, which essentially takes beach trash, like plastic from beach cleanups primarily, but any recycled plastic, and yeah, melts it down and injection molds it into noggles. And they are, we have a lot of physical noggles at this point. There's the high, the expensive ones that Salvino made. There's Modi's noggles. There's, Klim's Fun noggles. Of all of them, the Precious Plastic noggles are probably my favorite. Very, very much for, like, as far as daily use, they are the comfiest that I've tried. And I don't own my own pair, and I'm mad about it. I have everybody else's. But, yay. Green Summit during Miami.
The Lil Nouns Pizza Dow event was tonight, so I'm sure
Art
we'll be
Basel.
seeing some pictures tomorrow, over the weekend, maybe Monday.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are...
Mike Good had posted a picture of a wheat paste he put up with Cappy, the crystal ball noun.
Oh! Yeah, I see it.
Maybe a dozen. I don't know if they did all different nouns or all the same one. I didn't ask that question, but I was talking to him a little bit today about it. I thought I messaged him, was like, hey, just friendly advice, you got to go much higher than that. It's from personal experience.
Much higher?
Higher, yeah, because that's not gonna last the weekend. People are gonna
Yeah.
cover that. It's probably already covered, honestly. Friday night,
Yeah,
it's
probably.
that the place gets crazy.
Is there just like a ton of just people
Oh,
painting on
it's
everything?
just it's a free for all.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. It's slowed down a little bit since like COVID stuff. Like before, it was you wouldn't be able to drive anywhere down there. There's just people everywhere.
Wow.
Like yeah, there's for artists, it's just uh, I mean, there's still like a police presence there, and you're not supposed to be doing that stuff. So you know,
Yeah, but
uh, that whole NFA DYOR, you know.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's pretty much a free for all. No one's gonna mess with you if you're doing artwork and look legitimate. If you're just clearly like painting over someone's mural, they're probably gonna stop you. But it's fun. Lots of lots of stuff to do.
I wish I could go someday. It sounds like a great time.
It's overwhelming almost.
Yes, but you don't go outside.
Well, when I go for a week straight, and we
Ah,
sleep for like 2 hours a day
yeah.
because
So I feel like if
we
you want it to
we
not
go
be
from
overwhelming,
kind
you
of
might want to
the
not be
Keys
fucking stupid.
from the
That
Keys up to like Jupiter area sometimes, and we just paint everywhere. We've met a lot of people and get a lot of spots, and yeah, it's
I know what you
just
meant.
nonstop.
I know what you meant, but I just imagine you painting everything from the Florida Keys to the planet Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Yeah, we went about from the Keys to Jupiter. You know, covering Mars wasn't a big deal, but the asteroid belt, just trying to cover every single one of them. Some of them are like pebbles, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun there. A lot of good restaurants in the area, a lot of good art shows and pop up concerts. There's a big skate park that's near there that they usually do a demo on the weekend.
That's fun. That sounds like a good time. Well, with that out of the way, I think we've pretty much covered everything. I think most of the exciting things going on are we're not going to hear about them for another couple days because they're all happening in Miami. But I'm excited. Also excited about all these proposals that we've got imminently coming up. So I'm excited about those too. But otherwise, I think we're kind of done, right? Is there anything that
Yeah,
we haven't talked
I
about?
think so. Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay.
So
Well,
probably not.
in that case, what should I play for the outro music?
Oh, geez, I don't know. What did we get today?
We got a bow.
A bow bun.
I would play some of Bao's music, but I think she'd be mad at me. And also, nobody here would know who she is. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna play some of the music that I used to play when I was teaching tap. This is what I had drilled into my brain like 4 times a week when I was teaching full-time, so enjoy this. No, not that. There it is. Thanks everybody for coming to Noun O'Clock Live at the Noun Square. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're gonna be back here tomorrow once again, same back time, same bat channel, about 2:30 a.m. EST. Until then, we're gonna be on Boardcast, we're gonna be on Twitter. And don't forget to vote on any proposals. Don't forget to check out Nogs, because they just got delegated 14 fucking nouns. Get it right, get it right, get it tight. We will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for coming, everybody, and thank you for putting up with this edit that I made when I was in, like, high school.
Take it off, let it flop, shake it freely. And I don't tell stories, I let them tell themselves. And you ain't gotta sell sex, girl, it sell itself like nothing else. Yeah, I'm a country boy, but
it's called Under the Booty, in case that wasn't abundantly clear.
Live it up, daddy. Here comes a whisper song, baby. This is us, ready? I found you, this new booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club about a month or 2. Put a tan on it, then see what it do. I found you, this new booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club for about a month.